Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Very good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great and thank you for asking. So, how is your morning? It's going on.
My morning is going well,
Wow,
and
that's
now
really great.
I'm full of beans for this conversation.
Okay, we were like expecting to have a wonderful conversation since a long time, but we could not do that.
Yeah,
But seems like this conversation will going well.
definitely.
Okay, ma'am. So, we should start by introducing ourselves. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Deepika. I'm from Haryana. I hold master's degree in commerce. Previously, I worked as a teacher, but
Okay.
currently I am a homemaker. Alongside managing my home and kids, I also run a small YouTube channel, English with Deepika, where I'm share my solo and conversational video too. Okay. Apart from that, I love to listen to music, and I'm passionate about this language. So nowadays I'm working on my communication skills and English speaking skills too. And yeah, nowadays I've also built a new habit to talk to different kind of the persons and talk to them. So that's pretty much about me.
Okay, that's really great. So let me introduce myself to you as well. I'm Rajesh,
Yes.
and basically I'm from Nepal. Currently, I'm talking to you from Saudi Arabia, where I'm working at a restaurant as well as coffee shop as a waiter. Or it's been around 4 years. I'm living here. About my schooling, I did plus two, and after that, I had to drop out my schooling. It's all because of financial crisis. Then I thought I should move in abroad, and since that times I'm living here. And I have also a small YouTube channel by the name of Let's Thrive with Rajesh, where I'm uploading only conversation video nowadays. And talking about my hobby, I love to do exercise only and also work on my communication skills. So that is my hobby and interest as well. So yeah, that is all about me. And okay, so you are from Haryana. How is the weather today at your place?
Now weather is very good, not so hot and not so cloudy and all. It's a
Okay.
sunny day and it's a very bright day.
Okay, that's really great. And what about are you originally from Haryana or are you from different state of India?
Kiran belongs to a UP. Okay, but after
Okay.
married, I lived here.
Okay, you are from UP. Wow, that's really great. And might you know about Nepal as well? So have you ever been to Nepal or not?
No, no, not at.
Okay, you never been to Nepal. Okay, okay.
Yes.
And do you like traveling? Is you are from Haryana, like a UP, but because of your marriage, you are living in Haryana. So do you like traveling? And which state would be really great between UP
Actually,
or Haryana?
after marriage, I love to homebody. I'm a
Okay.
homebody person after marriage. But before marriage, of course, I love to traveling. I travel to many states. But right now, it's not possible for me to travel a lot. Okay, but in a UP is also good state because you already heard about it. So many places are for the visiting place, like a famous place. For example, you also heard about it, Mathura, Vrindavan, and
Yes,
many places. Actually, my hometown is nearest the Mathura.
yes.
You know about it? Yeah.
Yeah, I know very
So
well about Madura.
yeah. So nowadays, and government also working for our increased tourism. So also sorry, government also created so many places for the tourism. Okay, so that's why nowadays, if you want to visit in UP, so it's so many places, like you can also visit Agra. Okay, and also in UP I already mentioned Mathura, and apart from that, so many places here. Their governments work to increase tourism. Okay,
Okay, and
so that's all.
what about Ram Mandir? And do you know it
Yeah,
is
he
also
also.
located in the UP?
But okay, yeah, I'm forgetting. Yeah, it is also come into the UP. So that's why I'm saying that nowadays in a UP have so many places. for visiting.
Yes.
Okay, but in Haryana, of course, in Haryana also we have a place, but not much.
In UP, as you mentioned about Madhura and Brindaban. So these are famous for Krishna, yeah? He
Yeah,
born
yeah.
and brought up maybe like there, this place. So what about like which festival you celebrate for Krishna? It's a Holi?
Holi, Janmashtami, Holi,
Okay.
okay, Janmashtami and Radhashtami. So many festivals we are celebrated regarding Krishna and Radha. Okay,
Okay.
and especially Janmashtami and Radhashtami. Apart from that, Holi also celebrated for Krishna. Okay, and yeah, that's about the
Okay.
celebration.
Okay, that's really. We also celebrate same festival as you mentioned about Krishna. So Krishna Janmashtami, we also celebrate Holi as well. Even being in Nepal, like we have a lots of kind of culture and tradition, and it is a kind of similar to UP or Bihar, and that's the reason we celebrate same festival and same culture we have. And language also it has a so much of similarity. I I can speak similar to Bhojpuri language, which is my mother tongue, but my Nepali language it is national, which is not that much of similar. But even then, people they can understand no matter either they are from India, if they are living near the Bihar border, yeah, like a border side. Nepal to India border side, if a person they are living, they can understand. If a person would be from Nepal, they can understand Hindi. If a person would be from India, they can understand Nepali. So that's how we can manage. And I had been to Bihar so many times, more than 15 or 20 times, and I really enjoy. I had been to over there just buying some stuff and for medical purpose, and that was a really nice experience because once you enter in different country, you have a access to explore so many place, language, their food culture, so many things, and I have learned so like these kinds of thing. But after coming in Saudi Arabia, I'd say it totally different, not as a India or Nepal. Their culture is totally different than our culture. Yeah, so you would be able to learn so many things here. Okay, and okay, ma'am. So as you are speaking, it's quite amazing. You
Sure.
have a good fluency in your language. So how did you learn this language, and how long you have been working on it?
Okay, I have been learning this language since you can say 5 months.
Okay,
Okay,
5 months.
5 months. Yeah, and I tried everything, whatever I want to improve my skills. I tried everything. Okay, and but I never give up. Of course, I switched my techniques, my
Okay.
method, but I never, you can say, give up. And
Okay.
apart from that, nowadays I'm just trying to, you know, create new hobbies and work on new things. Like nowadays I'm just starting to reading book and some
Okay.
kind of stories because earlier I was not much into reading, but right now I'm a builder habit just because I heard about it. If you know if you read something, you learn a lot of things. No? Up- As simultaneously, when are you reading? If you read loud, you speak, you work on your pronunciation, and you
Yes.
also learn vocabulary, phrases, idioms, sentence structure, as well as you also get information. You get knowledge. So that's why
Yes.
I built this habit. And yeah, because sometimes I feel struggle whenever I try to explain, I try to speak on any topic. So that's why nowadays I'm also working this kind of thing. I'm Firstly, I listen any story, anything, whatever I listen through podcast. Okay, after that I try to speak in my words. So
Okay.
this is also help me to speak any topic, and you can say what exactly word, actually I forget it. I'm
Okay. No
sorry.
problem. No problem. It's
Okay,
no problem.
and yeah, it helps me a lot. And apart from that, I'm also working my speaking too. because earlier so many people told me you are speak in a hurry, so you have to work on it. You have to speak with a normal pace, not too
Yes.
fast and not too slow. You have to speak normal pace.
Yeah, it
So
should be
that's why I'm
moderate, yeah.
also, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm working on that kind of thing. So that's all of that's a little bit about what I'm doing right now.
Okay, but just within a 5 month, you are able to convey your thought in a better way. So that's really great. But talking about me, it's been around 1.5 years, around 2 years. I have been working on this language. However, still I lack for some vocabulary, sometimes sentence structure. But even then, it is a part of our learning language, like a learning journey. We have to make mistake. We'll have to do these kinds of activities. Only then we can improve. Yeah. But now I can convey my thought with a confidence, with a fluency. But just a month or 2 months before, I was not able to do that. So it's all because of practicing, dedication, consistency, which helped me to improve this language. Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
noticing, I'm also noticing earlier when we had connected that at that time and now you are more confident. You are more, speak well, and you easily convey your thoughts. Yeah, you are also doing amazing job.
Yeah, thank you for that. And I would say like you have also changed a lot, and you have gained your fluency as well. So you don't have to underestimate yourself in front of me. I am also beginner. I am learner. We are learning each other. Yeah. So we are here to improve ourselves and provide some good content for our YouTube channel. That's the reason we are here. Yeah. So that's really great. And what about as you have a YouTube channel? So what kinds of content are you uploading over there? And you mentioned about seems like you are uploading conversation video. So do you have a dream to upload only these kinds of niche or upcoming day do you want to change?
Not at clear that thing actually. I'm also
Okay.
uploading solo videos, sometimes conversation video. Okay, so whatever come in my mind, I'm just start to upload that thing. So it's not a my
Okay.
particular niche, you can say. And I want to ask one thing. I also heard a news about the Nepal. So how was the condition at that time in Nepal, and your family is safe or not, like that? I want to ask that question.
Okay, definitely I'd love to share that. So nowadays condition it's has sort out and everything it's going well. But just 5, 6, or maybe like a 10 days back, it was really worse in Nepal. But now is we set fire on many building, government buildings. So we have to do so many like a worker nowadays. So people they are doing a cleaning and they are removing like some kinds of like a trash from a street and whatever they made a mistake, they want to solve this problem, so they are doing. And nowadays everything is perfect. My family member they are also well, because I belong to village. I can't see these kinds of happening, politician, these kinds of thing. It would be not happen so much. So we did not see in my village these kinds of things happen, but it's happened mostly in Kathmandu, that is the capital of Nepal. There it's happened, and now everything is perfect. We got a new prime minister, Silpa Karke, or I really don't know about her because I'm not that much of interest to watch the news. So, but I heard just leave it the name or she become prime minister. I don't know how long she is going to be, but she used to do a work as a against corruption, and we are hoping corruption should not come again in Nepal. Nepal should become good, like a good country and a productive country. So we are expecting only good things nowadays. So everything it is a good at this time.
Okay. Glad to hear that nowadays everything is fine. Okay.
Yes, everything is going well. Okay, so what about like your listening practicing? You are doing everything I know. So what kinds of content do you like to watch and consume?
Consume. Nowadays, in a listening, I'm just switch my content. Mm, Earlier, I watched a lot of most of the conversation video. Still, I'm
Okay.
watching, but not a lot. Hardly one video. Okay, but I'm watching nowadays just like Priyanka Chopra podcast and celebrity podcast, and some kind Palgi Sharma. It's a anchor, news anchor, if you heard about it. Okay,
Yes, Palki Sharma, I
then
know.
then I shifted to intermediate level. For my intermediate level, I shifted to content my.
Okay,
And yeah, apart from that, I also watching some shows, English shows, which are which, most of the comedian shows. Okay, and I love to watch there because we learn a lot of things. We new uh, actually, you can say we learn natural English from that type
okay,
of content. So that's why
okay.
nowadays
So,
I'm following.
okay, I would like to ask one question. Nowadays, like whenever you go to on Hollywood movie or Hollywood series, there are lots of Hollywood series are available, and there are lots of even YouTuber they are suggesting to watch the series. So whenever you go to on these kinds of content, are you able to understand perfectly? Are you able to get some uh, vocabulary, some knowledge, some different perspective from there or not?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, whenever I watch this kind of movies like a Bollywood movies,
Okay,
firstly I just focused on the story,
okay,
what's going on in in the movies. Okay, after that, if I have a much time, then I try to again watch that movie with the subtitle, and then I try to learn some new fascinating vocabulary and easy vocabulary. So
okay,
I easily get this uh, the meaning of that vocabulary. Otherwise, most of the time I prefer to watch
okay.
shorts.
I know.
Sometime I watch uh, 5 to 6 minute video in English clips. You can say clip. It
Yes.
also has to learn easily because in that clip particularly focused on the vocabulary and sentence structures. So that's why I'm watching, and it get a little time. It take a little time, so that's why I'm watching this kind of clips of
Mm.
short movies clips.
Okay. And I'd say like for me, watching a Hollywood movie still it is kind of difficult. However, I can understand so very well, but I can't get anything else from there. I know I try to learn phrases, idioms, sentences structure perfectly. I want to understand, but my mind it can't like focus more on those video. Despite if I'm watching some conversation video, Indian accent video, that is actually like I can give more focus on this particular thing. And due to I watch a lots of conversation video in a day more than 5 or 6 hours, and that is really helpful I'd say, because watching some English content, consuming some English videos for 5 or 6 hours, definitely you are learning so many things, and just you have to implement those things while talking with yourself, with the other person, and that's how you can improve so very fast. So that is it's like that is my strategy, just listening or speaking. That's how I'm improving, although it took a really long time, I
Whenever
can't say.
watch,
Go ahead.
whenever I watch a lot of conversation video and everything, I follow one thing only, then I feel monotonous. Okay,
Okay.
then I try to shift another thing. Otherwise, if I follow the same pattern, I lose my, you can say, consistency. So that's why I never follow the one thing every time.
Okay, so different kinds of
Sometimes
content
I'm
you are
watching
watching,
a
yeah.
conversation video, but not more. Only one or two, more hardly one or two.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So how do you spend your time nowadays? Like, how do you manage your time?
Okay, after completing my home chores, of course, I give devote my time for conversation.
Okay.
I try every day. I get one or two conversation. Okay. Apart from them, I also join some WhatsApp groups. Then I practice in this kind of the groups like speaking, like conversation, audio, video, whatever I have. Then I
Okay.
do. Apart from that, I also do some kind of in groups also help to read and read and record activity, some kind of phrases, some kind of tongue twister. So these also help me to make environment for me. Okay, apart, yeah. And if I have much time, then I also reading book, and
Okay.
sometimes I'm listening podcast. So that's why. Uh, in this way, I give my time to my practice.
Okay, so most of the times you want to dedicate toward English only. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
I'd
who
say
waste
like
my time?
yeah, recording yourself and having a two or three conversation in a day. That is a really grateful. And now I can see you have an amazing fluency and confidence within you. So let me ask you same
Thank
question.
you.
Whenever you connecting with any YouTuber, any co-learner, do you feel more confident nowadays, or do you feel like a sometimes nervous, hesitate? Because I'm the person still sometimes I feel nervous, but not so much. Maybe like a 10%, 50% here and there. And what about you?
Uh, Actually, nowadays I'm not feeling nervous. Seriously.
Okay,
And yeah, if someone is more experienced than me, like he spent 2 or 3 years on this language, of
okay,
course he more knowledgeable, he and she more knowledgeable and more fluent. So in that case, I feel little bit nervous in a starting, but after starting conversation, I feel, yeah, I'm comfortable right now. Otherwise, nowadays I'm very comfortable with any person.
okay. So like, would you like to suggest a beginner who just started their learning journey and they are afraid to talk with a person on audio and video call? So what would you like to suggest them? How they
Of
can
course,
approach and they feel confident while talking with anyone?
every day, every time I just say, start speak day one, first thing. Okay, and second, you speak more, then you speak more, you feel more confident. When you connect more and more person, after connecting you feel more confident. Okay,
Okay.
I know in the starting you feel hesitation, you feel jittery. Okay, fear, you feel like shy, sometimes it happens, but
Mm.
it's okay. We are a learner, and everyone, every you can say learner go through this situation.
Yes,
Okay, so
definitely.
you just try to face this kind of situations. After, when you face this kind of situation, after that you feeling more confident. In fact, you want to, yeah, I need to connect more and more person after that.
Yes.
So please don't feel shy, don't feel jittery, like I'm not able on, I'm able or not to speak with someone. Of course you can do it. You start whatever you have knowledge regarding
Mm.
English. Okay, I also started with a broken English. Okay, so please don't think too much about our English. Actually, you sometimes I also thought like that. I have no confidence, I had no confidence how to speak with someone, how to continue my conversation session, because I don't know how to speak in front of the person and about any topic like that. But I never give up, I just tried. Whatever I have, I just try with it. So every viewers, every beginners also do the same thing. Whatever you have knowledge about English, you start with them, with it.
Okay.
Okay, and you don't feel like I'm speak broken English and all. Everyone, in fact, because we are a co-learner, we understand each other. Okay, so don't feel like that. So
Okay.
that's
I'd say like I'm agree with your statement, whatever you said, and it is a reality. I'd say I know there are lots of person they feel shy, hesitate, and they have a fear of making a mistake, and that's the reason they don't want to approach anyone, no matter either it is an audio call or video call. But even then, you will have to show up yourself. You have to come out from your comfort zone. Only then you would be able to speak and learn and achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. Yeah. Even for me, if I'll give you one example from my own life. So initially, I was the person who was really introvert, really introvert, and I was not able to speak. I used to think uh, how I can like approach other person, no matter like either it is English or in my mother tongue. I was not capable to speak even like in any language. And I had always fear, insecure to talk with a person, but I had to overcome these kinds of fear. I had to come out from these kinds of comfort zone, and I have put it myself into these kinds of situation, and that's how I have learned. And it took really long time. I can't say no anyone uh, they can improve this language just within like 2 or 3 months. It take a really long time. We have to be just patient, consistent. That's how you can improve any language. So initially I was really bad even talking with a person, but now I'm capable to do that. So if I can do that, then why other person they cannot? Yeah.